This is going to be a collective reading. This is not going to be for a particular sign, modality, or element. Okay? So let's see what's coming out. Divine guidance, straight out the bat. So, okay. If that's God, if that's spirit, if that's whatever it is that you believe in, I feel like you are being divinely guided by that said thing to change. There is a change, maybe more so of a needing to adapt here. Maybe move a little bit. Like, I feel like, even though it sounds like adapting to something is going to restrict how you move or restrict your movement, it's really going to provide maybe more flexibility if you see things a certain, like a different way. Like being able to really, okay, it's almost like being able to fit in any group. Like now that you've kind of learned how to adapt to certain people, or learn how to adapt to your situations, that now means you know how to move wherever you are, whoever you're around. You know how to adapt to situations. You know how to flow with situations regardless of, because you do have the understanding of what it means to adapt, is what it feels like. Elixir of life. Yeah, that's what it is. I feel like this I feel like this change here, this chameleon here, is really like the magic potion that your life is really missing, collective. That's what I feel like is really the problem. Not that you don't have the strength, not that you don't have the people, not that you don't have the relationship with whatever source you believe in, but that you don't have the ability to change and to adapt to situations. And you maybe often want things to kind of stay the same, and so you kind of start to control the situation, to kind of fit everything in every situation in life that happens, and try to fit the situation, to fit this path or this controlling way that you have of doing things, if that makes sense. Almost like nudging something a certain way, even if it doesn't like fit, or even if the shape is funny, or it doesn't fit down this path, you still try to nudge it regardless, instead of maybe learning how to change the change the path. You're trying to change the situations that you encounter, more so like that's kind of what I'm trying to say. Like, you can't expect things on the outside of you to adapt to you. You basically have to adapt to it. That's, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like the collective is needing to do. Now, what do you need to adapt to? Why do you need to adapt? Let's try to get into that. Because you may be in situations where, you may be in situations that you don't favor, but you still have things to do and you still have a goal to meet. So if you keep trying to make whatever situation that you're in fit your dream and shave parts of it off and do this and do that, instead of just going through the situation and adapting to the situation and growing through the situation, because you still have something to do, it's almost like when you do that, and when you try to control, and when you try to shape, and when you try to dictate how something's going to go because you want it to go a certain way, because you're in a situation that you don't like, you're making yourself stay there longer than you need to. Like, if you were able to just be like, okay, you know what, this is the situation that I'm in, this is what's happening to me, it is what it is. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure out how to get through the situation. I'm going to figure out how to persevere through it, because I cannot change these people. I cannot change this job. I cannot change no one or nothing. All I can do is change myself. And I feel like collective has been very focused on changing the outside and changing other people more so than changing themselves. So the first card out is perseverance. This person here, this lady, she's running, but she has I don't know what it's called, but she has a prosthetic. There it is, a prosthetic leg here, but she's still running the race, or she's still running her miles, or she's still exercising, or she's still training, or whatever it is. She's still doing it regardless of the situation that she's in, because she still has a goal that she wants to make. She still wants to run. She still wants to be healthy. Whatever it is she's doing, whatever it is she's running for, there's a reason that she's doing it. And regardless of what's happening on the journey, she still needs to be focused on what her goal is. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the part where people say you cannot control life. Like, you cannot control the outskirts, like the outside. Like, you cannot control other people. You cannot control if you get into a car accident. You cannot control if you get fired. Well, maybe a little bit with the getting fired part. And maybe if you learn how to drive, you can control that too. So it is an aspect of life of things that you can control. And one thing that you can control is yourself. But I feel like we're often so busy trying to control other things or things outside of us, and it's just not even realizing, like, hey, the more that you control this, the more that you're going to suffer. If you kind of just release and let the situation be, you might be out of it faster than you expect. Let's see. Connection here. So this may need to be a connection to self, right? Controlling self, connection to yourself. Realize what's going on internally with you that is making this sad situation difficult, or making the journey more difficult than it has to be. Because there's a mission that you are on, collective. There's something that you're trying to do. If it's get a job, if it's get a man, if it's get a home, get a car, start your business, lose weight, whatever it is, we all have a journey that we're on. But the problem here is why it's taking so long to get to the goal is because instead of us focusing on what the goal is and doing what we have to do to get to the goal, we keep trying to, like I said, we keep trying to fix these people to make them fit the perfect relationship, instead of saying, you know what, how can I find the perfect relationship then? And maybe this is a situation I have to just get out of. There's a lesson here, but I can tell this is not the perfect relationship. So maybe I should get out of it, fix myself, and then go find it. Or a job. Hey, you keep complaining to your job. You keep trying to go to the managers. You keep complaining to the managers. You complaining to your coworkers. You're doing all this stuff to try to fix the situation and control the situation that you have no control over, instead of going to update your resume and going to interviews and taking classes and getting certificates. Instead, you're trying to control the situation it's not even being your responsibility. It's just not important. It's not important to what it is that you're trying to do. That's the point. Shadow. Hope y'all can see that shit. So it's really time, collective, to work on the part that you have been ignoring. Surrender to what you have been ignoring. And it's going to call for a lot of passion for you to really get on the other side of saying, you know what? There is nothing I can do about these people. There's nothing I can do about this job. I can't make people, I can't make you subscribe to my channel even though you freaking should. I can't make you like every video because you should. I can't make you book a reading because I believe you should. But what I can do is sharpen my skills and become the reader that I want people to, that people want, or not even that people want, become the reader that I want to be and that I think people need, and that you know what I'm saying? And then those people will come to me that need it. If you want to be that reader, if you want to have a certain clientele, okay, become the reader that fits that situation. I'm gonna do one more card from this deck because this deck big as fuck. And the sun, it's supposed to snow and ice tomorrow, and I can't even open my eyes because of the sun. I can't even fully open my eyes in this video. I have no idea how I look in this video because the sun is out and it's supposed to snow. Okay, thank you. Just a little bit, because I have sensitive eyes. So just going a little bit. Thank you. Sensuality. This is more about connecting to self here. Doing things that make you feel good. Taking care of yourself. Focusing on yourself. I don't give a fuck what situation you're in. How can you grow to be the person that you want to be, or to be the person that deserves whatever your goal is? That's what the message is. Be the person, be the situation, be whatever it is that your goal is. Whoever it is that deserves that, that's who you need to become. So you can get set thing. Because of what you are doing now, you're not gonna get that goal. One, because you're too controlling. And two, you're not really showing that you have the willpower to do it. So maybe you don't really want it. Let's feed this around. Okay, here. Now this is where the mess comes, because I still like a little mess. Okay, as intuitive and as intelligent as I want to be, I still live for a little mess. I still live for a little investigation. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And that's what the tarot end is for. The tarot end is for, where is this happening? Who is doing this? Let's know more about the intricate details. Okay. Thank you. What did I say? Thank ya. Okay. Let's see. 9 of Cups. Okay, this is good. This is emotional fulfillment. This is emotional fulfillment. So this is something that, okay. This is emotional fulfillment, but then you have the 5 of Cups here. So you're sad about it. You in grief about it. It's like you're feeling like, okay, you're grieving something you ain't even lost. Yeah. It's like, oh my God. It's not funny. My dog died. It's like, bitch, you don't even have a dog. Like, bitch, get the dog first, okay? So it's like you have a goal. So you have a goal of being a singer. And you want to be a singer. And you know what I'm saying? You want to do your thing. You want to do music. And it's like you're not at the beginning stage of it. Well, maybe you are. Maybe you're at the beginning stage of it. Maybe you're in the middle stage of it. Maybe, I don't know where you are in the situation, or what stage you're in. But you have a goal that you're trying to complete. So you're trying to be a singer. So you're doing your lessons, doing things like that. But it's like you haven't even attained the goal yet, but you're almost telling yourself that you've lost it. Well, I'm not gonna be able to get it. Well, it's gone. And it's like, how can you lose something you haven't got? You're just doubting yourself with no evidence, because you had a little couple fuck ups, because you had to do a couple things over again, because you had to delete a video, because you had to make another one, because you couldn't post one, because something didn't work. So now it means like, okay, I'm definitely not gonna get this. Like, and because you have that attitude, because you are not being the person who deserves this or working towards it. Maybe you talk about it, but there's a lot more that you need to do to become this person here, the Magician. So yes, you have all the tools. You have the heart. You have the want. You have the you have the want to do it, but do you have the will to do it? Okay, clock that. Clock to T. Do you have the will? Okay. See what I'm saying? Because you're doing, it's like you're mentally stuck. You're doing too much, collective. Let's take a step back. Let's calm down. Let's breathe. Let's go outside. I don't care if it's snowing. Bundle up, bitch. Y'all kill me. Oh, it's cold. It's hot. I don't give a fuck. Okay, now you know what? If it's hot, I kind of feel you, because I don't really care for the heat that much. I don't care for hot. Unless I have an umbrella and maybe a fan, I can fuck with it. But Yeah, I don't give a fuck what it is. I just go outside, take a bath, get outside, get outside, get outside, get outside, get outside. While the sun is out, get outside. Sit on the porch, get outside. Stop being in that goddamn house. Two of Wands. This is patience here. I hate patience. I hate that word. I truly do. But that's just the truth. That's what you have to have. You have to be patient. You have to, and it's like you have to trust. You have to know that it's coming. You have to understand that you will bring it to you. You have to understand also that there's work to do. But outside of the work, if you want it bad enough, you can have it. And you can have it your way. And I bet you didn't know that, right? Because people tell you you can't have it your way. This is life. This is just what happens. People do it. Bullshit, bitch. No, you did it and your mama did it. Okay, let me see. Lovers. It has to be a relationship, can be, but I don't feel like it is personally. That's not the main message, maybe for some people, but that's not the one I am getting. So lovers, this is a situation or something or direction here that you do want to go in. Four of Swords says that you have been thinking on it, plotting on it, and you're ready to make a decision. I feel like collective, you know that you're in this energy though, so this is not really a surprise to you. It's kind of almost like you know that you are in this energy. You know that you are causing bullshit. You know that you could be doing better, and you know that you need to do more. But I don't think that I don't think what you knew, I don't think that you knew that you were making yourself be in a situation longer. I don't think you knew that you were keeping yourself stuck. Because you could just leave. But you choose to stay. And you choose to stay in this cycle. And you choose to keep being the same person. You keep choosing to be with this person. You keep choosing to be at this job. You keep choosing to be fat. Like, you keep choosing it. Let me see. Okay, you could have someone here, if this is love, who is thinking about the separation with you, who is, feeling like, I have all the things that I can give to collective, but I just feel like collective not going to accept it. I just feel like collective is going to ignore it, or maybe don't think it's enough. Maybe they don't want what it is I have. Maybe they want something else, and they think that you want something else because of how you kind of present yourself. I want to say maybe you present yourself in a way that's very fiery here with the King of Wands, very passionate, very straightforward. So it seems like you want a life that's a little bit more exciting, a little bit more on edge, a little bit more independent. I don't think that's what you want for real, but I think that's what you do portray in this here situation, if it's a love situation. Yeah. But I think you know that though. But this person here, they could be very, very stable, very logical person, very even keel with their emotions. Not, but I think that's where y'all differs, because you are very fiery, very passionate, very, in your face. But this person is not like that. So they feel like you don't really like who they are. Do you? Okay, Star, you do. Okay. That's so many cards. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is a situation that definitely could be very stable, even if it's not a person. Like, you may look at the situation like it's more than you can handle. or it's too much, or it's not attainable, or it's, you know, it only happens to certain people. And it's like, this thing is like, no, like, you know, you can do it. We can have each other. You can have me. You can be a singer. You can be a dancer. You can be a content creator. You can be a tarot reader. You can do those things. You can have the 10 of Pentacles. But you have to believe that you can have the 10 of Pentacles, that you're worth the 10 of Pentacles. And how you show that is not just by thinking it, but it's by, like I said, becoming the person, embodying the job that you want. Okay, dressing up for the job that you want. That's what you need to do. If you want to be a dentist, you need to be dressing up as a dentist. I don't expect you to have on a damn apron if you want to be a dentist. You feel what I'm saying? You get the vibe? Okay. I'm going to pull one more card here. And that's how we're going to end out the video. I might do more than one card, knowing me. Sometimes I'm like, I'm going to do one card, and then I do like 3. Okay. Water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Collective. Like I said, you need to calm down. Okay? You're doing a lot. You're being a lot. And you are being a little annoying. If we can be honest. I love you. I do. But you are being a little annoying. Just being honest. The Great Servant, Mars energy, anger, conflict, soften to love. Let me see. Soften to love. Yeah, with this situation here, whatever situation is, like, okay, this is like, believe that you can have this. You may feel like this person, in a way, is too good for you. Like, not too good for you, but it's too much. Like, oh my God, they care too much. Oh my God, this is too great. Oh my God, that kind of career for me. Oh my God, ooh, I don't know about that. This is like the kind of energy that you're in. It's like too good to be true. Okay, one more card. One more card. And I've seen somebody say, oh my God, I hate when the readers shuffle the cards for so long. Bitch, I'm not about to fucking beat my fucking cards up all fast for you. What the fuck? Bitch, these cards cost money. They do not be that cheap. In the earth, you will survive this. New solutions and new beginnings. And it's going inner earth, going internally here. Don't you see that? I don't know if you can see that, but that's an inner here. And through this cave, that's the outside. And when you go in, there's another world there. There's another earth. And you need to go internally because you've been going externally and fucking up the process. And you've been trying to control everything else but your goddamn self. And they say it's not time yet. Things are being woven. Look at this bitch. What's she doing? Going into earth. Okay. So that's the reading. Like, comment, and fucking subscribe. Like, it's really not that hard. And I know it's not that hard because I stay on people's YouTube. I stay on people's YouTube. It's not that hard to like, comment, and subscribe, bitch. You know the reading, hit, like it, comment, subscribe. Fuck.